for me, I gradually see that my entire cultivation practice was just like, first you were lost in delusion. And you think you're just so human, right? Oh, yeah, my name is Wang Tongwen. Oh, I was born in Wuxi City. Oh, I'm a girl. Oh, I want to grow up to be a scientist and find a cure of cancer. And I want to find a good husband and have 2 kids, a boy and a girl. And this is my life, It's like most people, they come to this world, that's how they have a little fundamental kind of identity about who them. Okay, I'm a human. I'm a woman. And I want to do 1, 2, 3. And that would be great if I can accomplish 1, 2, 3, right? That's how human is like. But in the process of living your life, you started to ask some questions. And then, gradually you bumped into different people. And then you enter into different life journeys. And then one day suddenly you were awakened by the divine. And you never thought that there is existence of the divine in this world. And all the textbooks that you study tells you that there is no God. Okay? You come from the monkey, and you should just, struggle for success in the human world. And the success, money, and the power, sentimental love is most important. So all human beings entered into the game of struggling for their success and totally forgetting about their, root. And don't remember that they came into this human world with a mission. But then things happen to these people, Some people have cancer, like my friend Yang Li. She had cancer. She was struggling for success, very successful, and then suddenly she collapsed. And then she was diagnosed to have late-stage cancer. She only had 3 months to live. And in those end journey of life, 3 months, she bumped into a book, Falun Gong. And she wanted to read it. And she was not allowed to read it. And she still wanted to read it, right? She read it, ultimately, and she started to do the exercises, and the cancer disappeared miraculously. That's how she connected Falun Gong that way for Yang Li, Some people, they connected with Falun Gong because they were having drug issues. And the parents says, you are destroyed by drugs. We don't even want to see you anymore. Get out. And this young man, bumped into Falun Gong. And he practiced Falun Gong. And he recovered. And he no longer wants to take any drugs, right? So there are many, many different ways of connecting with Falun Gong. But they're all the same. Eventually, when they found Falun Gong, when they do the 5 sets of exercises, when they read the book, miracle happens to them. They totally changed. And then they recognize that, I'm here for something more noble. And I'm going to be a cultivator. And I believe Master Li. Because Master Li gave me a new life. I was destroyed, but Master Li washed me clean and gave me another chance of life. So I'm going to follow Master Li's guidance and be good, right? So people started to be good, So one person to another, and eventually spread to 100 million within 7 years inside of China. And then Jiang Zemin started to persecute, right? And then this practice got spread all over the world because Jiang Zemin persecutes, right? And so for 24 years, the Falun Gong practitioners become more mature after day in and day out of all kinds of harassment, discrimination, humiliation, life-threatening situation. 24 years later, this group of people are already gods. But people cannot see it. People only see them still human, right? okay, they look like just like human, you know. There's nothing different from the rest of us. But there's one thing kind of different, that these people are very noble. You know, they are very good, right? That's all there is. But still, you know, how great this group of people are, the world still don't even recognize it. The reality is that it's because of this over 100 million Falun Gong practitioners, 24 years of hard effort, the human world still has conscience and justice. And the Chinese Communist government right now is about to collapse. And the world starts to recognize evil CCP. It's not a political thing. It is about conscience. It's about morality. And the human world, when they make a stand for justice and conscience, they will be saved. So Falun Gong practitioners have been playing that role of, teaching mankind how to be good, even when, practitioners are persecuted.